Alright, YouTube. This is the Scrapman Industries here. Right now, I got this barrel of copper here. Now, a lot of y'all, when you go to the junkyard, will just take it in as is. You know, you get it from like some HVAC guy, and all you want is the money for it. You just take it like this. They give you a price for it, and that's it. But I'm going to show y'all how you can get a lot more money out of your copper by taking it apart yourself. So what I mean by that is, like, so this piece here, this can be cut up into number 1 copper, number 2 copper, then probably some yellow brass, and maybe some red brass. I don't know. I'd have to check that out. That piece is brass. This is copper. And then, yeah. So what you want to do, right, is get yourself a table, or in my case, like a truck bed. Throw that up on there. Get yourself at least 4 buckets, possibly 5 or 6. Then you're gonna want to get yourself an angle grinder and some tools like that. It's pretty simple. You got number 1 copper is copper without any solder on it. So since there's solder up there, you want to take your grinder and you want to cut this big long piece here. That's worth more than this. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So you're going to take your grinder and you're going to cut it somewhere about in there. Same thing with this deal right here. And then this one as well. And then if you felt like it, you could cut this here and here if that's worth your time. Then you're also going to want to cut it way up here, like right there, and then that'll go in for your brass. You can have copper in your brass, but you can't have brass in your copper because copper's worth more. So this, then when we get to this piece might be brass, it might be something else. So you want to take that off and check it. And if there's like a faucet valve and whatever in there, no matter what this is, it's going to go for yellow brass. So you want to go ahead and do that, and then when you get that done, we're going to go ahead and dump this out, and we're going to start sorting through it. Alright, so what we got now is number 1 copper, number 2 copper, yellow brass, and red brass, just what I was saying. So you got all them separated, you're going to go ahead and put them in your buckets. When I line up my buckets, I do it from right to left. 1, 2, red, yellow, zinc, and other crap. So this is red, that goes there. We got some number 2 in there already. So we're going to take this, throw that in there, yellow brass, goes in that one, and we got some number 1. Y'all saw when I did these ones, I grinded a little bit there just because there was some solder on that. I just cleaned it up and it's not there no more. So now all this, number 1 copper. Now what I'm going to do is take this bucket, dump it up on that truck. We're going to start sorting through it. Alright YouTube, so I dumped out that big bucket of copper and brass and all that onto the bed of my truck. And now this is what I'm left with. Just like a few faucets. You know. Before I cleaned all this up, I just wanted to show you some general rules on how to take them apart. So you'll see that big ass bucket of metal is now separated. So I got the yellow brass here. As you can see, there's a lot of that. I got some red brass, not a lot. I got some zinc and die cast and aluminum and whatnot in there. I got my number 2 copper in there. There's a fair amount in there. And then I got my number 1 in here. So if I would have just turned that in as is, I probably would have either got yellow brass or dirty brass prices for that. Because as you can see, most of that is yellow brass. So the next time you go to the yard and you turn in big barrel metal like what I had, you say it's all copper and they say no, it's yellow brass or dirty brass. That's why, because you need to separate it. If you separate it like this, you'll get more for this one, for these 3. This one's a little bit less, but you'll make up for it in those. This is your yellow brass. That's normally the yard I go to. If I would have brought all that in, this is normally what they would pay me for. Then you got your faucets here. So there's so many of them, so many different kinds. I cannot give you one rule, one way to take apart all of them. But there's generally some rules you want to go by. So like these ones, you see like, oh man, how am I going to take this little plastic turning knob off? Well, there's a screw under this. So you can get your hammer down, get your hammer, and just sort of expose that screw. Sometimes a flathead works better. But bam, that's what you got. Now you got your screw. You can pop that off, and then check the rest of what you got out. When I do these things, I always take a grinder and start grinding everything. So that's zinc, that shell is zinc, so that has to come apart. This one here is brass, so that can stay on. But it's got steel in there on this one. Now you notice those are so rusty you can't even take them off. Well, you can take the grinder and just sort of get it in there and just grind them out. That's what I'm about to do here. And you just want to start checking pretty much all of them. I really don't like the faucets, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So I'm gonna take them apart here in a second.